Yeah.
How about we both share the load? How about we do that?
You know, that's been my dream. That's been my dream for a long time. You're just throwing up softballs here. Also, there's no champ bans. We like to get weird here.
No, just everything and anything?
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Right.
So.
Alright. I should see some interesting picks, honestly, especially if there's no bans.
I hope
the
so.
The only thing that I'd be sad to see is if it's ice on the entire night, but yeah, should see some Anarchy, some Athena then on some maps. I like the Athena pick from both on Ruins. I think she's just so versatile right now in the right hands, and especially on this map, you have so many vials to collect, you can constantly have more than one grapple. And that's like the threat of her being able to like push in, and then like once somebody's made a mistake, and then still have that extra grapple to like in the fight either use it to juke, or if things go wrong to escape. It's just,
yeah,
it's really tough to deal with.
The extreme like quickness with the redirect is insane. You could like jump in and it's almost like a free dodge. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it. We could share the load, that's fine. I'm gonna start off on 187 as he's gonna get the T-Con spawn, and he's gonna go ahead and go straight for that Mega, no delay. And the rockets, I like that he's holding on to this vision, using it a little later.
Yeah, me too. On this map, like the starts, especially if you start at Mega, are pretty standard. So I think it's best, like you're saying, to hold the sight till about the 8 to 10 second mark and then use it. Because you already know where the guy's going to go anyway. Like, he's going to go for the guns. So you want to see where he goes after he picks up the guns.
I think he heard him out. A little bit of rocket spam, but no dice. Misses with the rail, so he has all the information now, but he's just going to go ahead and give up that heavy. They're going to trade the items yet again for another cycle. Ooh, good rail from 187 there. A little bit of shaft coming out from Drawn. Trying to stay alive, taking too many rails, needs to get out. Looks like he's going to chase. Misses the follow-up rail. That is unfortunate. Drawn trying to fight back here. Not advised with that health stack.
Yeah, I like him backing off, realizing he could pick up LG and then use sight to try to track him down. You see a big fight here.
Oh, good LG. Oh, fantastic LG from Drawn.
Yeah, good LG and terrible weapon selection. 187. He took all that time to pick up the lightning gun and was like, nah, I'm not going to use the lightning gun in a lightning gun favorable fight. So
tell me how you really feel. The tri-bolt spam in Drawn's face is going to anger him ever so slightly here. He's not going to have vision up for a little bit, and again, he's going up against that Athena, which is so mobile.
Yeah, she just has to worry about and think that, you know, Visor will likely have sight. It's not bad for Athena to hold down here, though, with all the grappling in this room. Just perfect rocket. Yeah, that's the one thing if people don't know right now. If you start to grapple with Athena and you're hit by a direct rocket or a rail, it will cancel your current grapple. So, like, if you manage to get a lucky shot in prediction, like, you can really mess up her movement and get her trapped.
Yeah, and then she's just stuck swinging, and what good is a hooker if you know exactly... Anyway, Drawn trying to slow it down here. He does have a huge champ advantage. He also pops the vision now, so he sees him down at lower. Heavy is gone, and he's going to say, that's fine. Mega's going to be mine as he's holding this nail angle for just a second. Gives it up. Here comes the fight. The initial rocket will miss. The dire orb comes out here, and unfortunately, Drawn looking to... needs to escape. No. That's just a standard staying too long situation, right?
Indeed. One-shot-itis, as Jahar likes to say.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but 187 looking to get back into this one. Down to his Ranger, has to make it Ranger. Anyway, Death Knight on this map, not bad. The burst is still good, but you don't really have those like close encounters as much as like a Corrupted Keep or a Veil.
Yeah, I think the best areas to try to use the Flame Strike here are at this Mega and Heavy. He just didn't manage to use it properly there. But you kind of want to use it in an all-in fight. Like, at Mega, you want to use it after somebody picks it up. So that then they're burning and they have to be more predictable to get away. But very good job there. 187 to track down and just kind of block off LG spawn, see if he could get an easy kill. Or back off to the Heavy. So good way to finish out the round there.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough start, but he manages to settle down and take that round. And again, same spawns. He's going to go straight for the Mega as Duran gets the Heavy as well, so no delays. But that vision again, he's holding until about 9-10 seconds, like you said. And he's going to get a direct rocket, and the rockets are absolutely fantastic. But the LG, not bad from Duran, does deal a lot of damage, potential for a refrag.
Yeah, he is. Oh, especially that's a smart play to spawn his visor right away, since you'll have sight. You know the guy is weak. You can either get position for the items, or exactly like that. Get full control then off the kill. Such a clean kill. He should have a free, I believe, Heavy. I think he's on the bottom half. Yeah. So, and I really like this play that D-Ron's making. As soon as he got the Heavy, he's going to get his sight back right away. So he has a lot of weapons right now at his disposal. He has full control. And in about 5 seconds here, you'll probably see him try to move into position to start a little engagement.
Ooh, taking a rail early is not going to be advisable. Don't get the second one. He's going to pop vision, and in comes a wrecking ball that is 187, hooking around everywhere like a crazy person. Hits a rail. Duran is very injured here, dodging those rockets, but not dodging the last one. And that was unfortunate. Again, 187 on the Athena. She's crazy. She's erratic. She can do whatever she wants.
I'd like to see both players against Athena try to use LG a bit more to counter her. Like, her hitbox is decently hittable with LG, and try to stop taking like rocket fights where she can be more mobile and dodge the rockets. Kind of confusing to me, like the weapon selection in that regard.
At 10 HP there, as that rocket fight was a little sloppy on both ends, but Duran gets away with one. He is down to his Death Knight, still bleeding internally, but he will have a Mega up, and I think he probably heard that Heavy, so he should have the timing. As he's like, wait, Mega's up.
He should get Mega though. Yeah, he's looking alright.
Ooh, right off the bat, eating a rail again. He's pushing in like a wrecking ball. That 100 damage rocket is going to keep 187 out for just a second, but with 25 HP, Duran is on the back foot and needs to play very passive.
Don't peek, please.
As you said it, he's like, I should peek this. And again, he's just playing with fire right now. Oh, and the rockets!
Literal rocket fire.
Yeah, it was almost fantastic, but now he's giving up the Mega, and he's like, okay, good. Thought he was going to chase the Heavy like a crazy person. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, he like went for the health below and then RJ'd up. He didn't think it was safe before? Okay. Honestly, I don't know how we're still in this round, 40. That should have been,
I thought we would have been out of here by now. This is awkward.
Yeah, exactly. It should have been the easiest ending there, but D-Ron got away with one. As soon as he gets his Flame Strike back, though, it's a lot of burst damage between each champion here if they meet at T-Con. Why do you call it T-Con, by the way, instead of just T?
Counter-Strike, I don't know. It's a connector. Yeah, it's just a habit.
T-connector, okay, I got you.
There's a little bit of shaft damage. The Dire Orb comes out quickly from 187. Why the Gauntlet? And the Flame Strike will keep him out. He can't peek this again, but he does. A little.
So yeah, and indeed, why the Gauntlet? Is somebody still using the mouse wheel to scroll through weapons? Like,
I doubt that. I think maybe a misclick. Maybe everyone's nervous because you're watching. I don't know, but
it is the holidays. Might be easier to fat finger.
Yeah, exactly. He's been eating more cookies than I have. A little bit of eggnog, but the fact of the matter is, he's eating a rail right off the spawn here. 187, looking to steal this away. I'm gonna keep it on Duran and see what he can do. Starting off as Athena, got a big hole to dig himself out of. But he's shown that he can get the frags, so it's just a matter of cleaning up one or two mistakes and not sticking around when you have like 60 HP and they have a rail out. That's usually ill-advised.
Yeah, and what's been strange is, like, I feel like most of the positioning has been good from both players. Like, in certain fights, it's just been strange weapon selection. Like, somebody sticking with rockets for too long, or like switching to a random gauntlet on accident, or just... yeah. If they just had better weapon selection, they'd probably see better results, especially D-Ron right now. He probably would be tied up 1-1.
Oh, and the hook to get out. He does have one more, but he misses the hook to try and get close, and he just wants to tickle. But he doesn't take a lot of damage, and that's good. He can actually try and close in again on the trampoline, but he will miss the Mega, and that's going to be crucial here.
Chasing with rail? What is this? Please.
He's a crazy person. Oh, and this isn't safe at all, but he's going to get in there, and so is 187.
Or don't grapple out, okay.
Just casually stroll out of there. I mean, he hit a rail.
I mean, it's just caster's curse, man. Just start talking about decent positioning, whatever, just bad weapon choices, and then we see a bunch of bad positioning for the next 3 minutes.
Oh man. Grapple hook comes in, Drawn looking to maybe go down on this heavy, am I right? But he doesn't, so gives up both items, and now he's playing very, very passive. Or he should. I mean, there might be a 50 shard he can go for through the telly, but it looks like through the T-Con, here comes 187. That rocket will give away his position.
Oh, you gotta get out of it. You can't stand here against Athena like that. The speed at which she can come through the teleporter there.
Rail out like claws here, and he's very railable. He will grapple away. There's not much health to work with down here. There's about a 25. He wants to take that back stairwell.
He doesn't remember the timing.
Oh, and there's the tickle.
Yeah, he did not deserve the right to stand there.
What gives him the right?
Exactly. 187 had every right.
Look at all of this stack and all of this shaft here. As he can just drop down. He's going for the cheeky rail, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think 187 realizes how much damage he did. And especially if you look at the counter there for the cooldown, like he had 2 grapples left. Like he should have chased that. He could have dropped down with the grapple, killed him, and then grappled back up to Mega after that. But he's playing it super safe. Just wanting to stick with full control, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Just don't want to let a good opportunity slip through your hands.
There's a great opportunity as the hook and rocket destroy Drawn, and he's down to Death Knight. I'm going to switch back to him. All the pressure's on. He's going to go to the rail. Very dangerous, as 187 was right above him, but he went for the Mega for just a split second, and that'll give him an opening. Drawn now with the rail out. Trying to make it rain. Does need rockets, though, to fight properly here. Might get caught out.
Yeah, if I were 187, I'd do exactly what he's doing now. Play around T a lot. Keep playing around the center of the map, around most weapons, where you can hear the most, you gain the most information throughout the map. You have 2 champion lead. You can either play for control and play the defensive game, or if you find mistakes, then you can get free damage and try to close this out.
With a minute left, this is everything. The Flame Strike comes out, but all of that damage from that Athena, the rail will miss, but the heavy will go to 187, and he can just tickle his way to a victory, and that'll be a 3-0 on Ruins of Sarnath.
187 playing some wanted here, curving with the grappling hook around, like just tethering. But yeah, to me it looked like D-Ron picked Athena for the sake of picking Athena. If I were him, I would go through on some custom maps and just try to start practicing like grapple canceling and just grappling in general a bit more, so that he's a bit more comfortable with her playstyle, because you could tell 187 looked much more comfortable moving around the map, much more crisply, and netted him quite a few frags over the course of that map.
Indeed.